Hi everyone, welcome to Pirate of the Galaxy Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the collective sign of our beautiful Capricorns. I do want to let you know that cross watchers are welcome. Flip switch the energies as roles may be reversed. Also, time is fluid, so it may be something that has happened in the past, could be something that is currently taking place, or something that will be unfolding for you in the future. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross for you as a general read for today. So Capricorn, the universe has a message for you today. Let's set sail and find out what it is. Angel, spirits, guides, ancestors, could you please connect me to the energy of our Capricorn collective? Help me to channel any messages for their greatest and highest good. Can you please show me what is the current energy that our Capricorns are in at this time? Thank you for these messages, Spirit. I just want to let you know, if you're new, that I only take jumpers, so I appreciate your patience, and cards have already been shuffled prior to this reading. So we do have the morning card. This is normally not part of the tarot. I normally remove it, so I'm not going to pull that. We'll just use the regular tarot. All right, so starting at the heart of your reading, the Devil came out. Now that is your major arcana. That is you, representing you. We'll see why that is there. Can we please get the energy that's crossing our Capricorns at this time? Thank you for these messages. What is crossing our Capricorns? Thank you. We have the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles in the crossing energy. Can you please show me, Spirit, what is the energy of the subconscious? We do have the King of Pentacles. Can I please have the energy of the past? We have the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. So I do want to point out that we do already have a divine counterparts. We have the King of Cups and the energy that's crossing you, and we have the Queen of Cups in the past energy here. Can I get the energy of the distant future for our Capricorns, please? What is the distant future? We do have the Five of Swords. Can I get the near future energy? Seven of Pentacles. Can I get the energy that represents the way Capricorn sees the situation? We have the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Wands here. The energy that is surrounding you is the Three of Cups. Can I get hopes and fears for Capricorn, please? We have the Four of Wands. And the final outcome, please. The Nine of Cups. Okay, very nice. So Capricorn, as this is a general reading, place the energies where they fit. It could be love, could be work, could be family or friends. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the High Priestess. This can be representing what you don't see coming, and it can be representing connecting to your intuition, connecting to your intuition, connecting to the Most High. So I'm going to walk you through these cards first, and then we'll pull some clarifiers. In your current energy, we did pull your card of the major arcana. That is the Devil card. The reason that this is with Capricorn is because Capricorn is the only sign that can handle such immense pressure. You are the only sign because the devil energy is something that's an extreme energy. This is why you're the only sign that is strong enough and stable enough to handle such extremes. Now, the devil card could be something that you're currently facing, that could be a sort of extremity, intensity I'm getting, or it could just be something that you are feeling chained or stuck to, trapped, I'm getting, for some of you. In the energy that's crossing you, we do have the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. With the King of Cups, that does suggest it could be something to do with heart, with emotion, with love. And we also have the Nine of Pentacles, which is someone who is single and very independent and taking care of themselves. Perhaps you're being put in a decision to either stay in a connection or to go your own way and make your own life, make your own success. It could be that someone that you are dealing with in relationships is keeping you from being independent. Since we do have the devil energy in the heart of the spread, the devil energy could also be someone who is trying to control. So I am getting that someone that you could be connected to in love could be trying to control you in your independence and keeping you from having your own independence in some way. Now, like I said, this is a general reading, so place it as it fits. This could be something that you're dealing with in love. It could even be someone that you're dealing with in work. For a work situation, it could be someone that is not wanting to give you that promotion because it will elevate you, and they're not wanting to see you elevated. A lot of times people want to see us do well, but not better than them, I'm getting. In the energy that is below here for your subconscious, we do have the King of Pentacles. It does appear that this represents stability, but it also shows someone that is holding on to their pentacle. That's all about the pentacle. So there could be pros and cons with this stability I'm getting. You could also be dealing with another earth sign, a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Take it as it resonates. In the past, we do have the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. I'm getting that there was someone or something that you were connected to in the past that seemed very stable, very authoritarian, very like father figure like, head of some kind of business or head of some kind of family. Someone that represented a lot of stability, and you found this very attractive, especially with Capricorns. I think I've spoken to you about this in previous readings, but I know that our Capricorns do favor stability over everything else. But it does seem over here like this person is looking at their cup, even though they're surrounded by water and land, and it looks like the cup is empty over here. So I am getting here what started out as a strong connection that you had a lot of love for could be perhaps going through a dry spell. If this is within work, it could be that there's something that is demotivating for you here. Perhaps, like, especially if you're in a workplace and you are working for this promotion because you feel like you're stuck in the same position for the last, I don't know, 5 years, and this person is not wanting to give you this promotion or this new position because they are wanting to be in charge of the situation, and they're not wanting you to level up and be above them. This could be a very demotivating place to be at work, and you could be at a point in the past where, you know, you feel unappreciated, and it could be that you're feeling unappreciated and, you know, like, why am I putting all this effort in here if, you know, I'm not going to get anywhere? You know, this person's trying to keep me small. Same thing with love, though. If you maybe have a partner that could be, you know, controlling the finances and, you know, not wanting to let you have your independence. If they're, you know, like, very controlling, that can kill or diminish someone's love in a connection, right? Because it's all about power, control. And they say, you know, if you love something, set it free, you know, give it freedom, give it its own, you know, finances, or let them, you know, let them work for their own finances so that you can be equals, you know. So take it as it resonates. In the near future, we do have the Seven of Pentacles. I do think that's you, and wanting, like, you're thinking about whether you're still wanting to invest or not. If this is a relationship, it could be if you're wanting to invest in this relationship. If this is a job situation, it could be if you're wanting, you know, to still invest in this this job. In the distant future, we do have the Five of Swords. So it looks like you and the person that you're dealing with are not on the same page. You are not aligned. In the surrounding energy here, we have the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Wands. This is about someone that is standing their ground. They're standing firm. They're being tenacious on what they're wanting, but they're also feeling tired, you know. So we're going from the 7 to 9. Which means that, you know, yes, you're still putting in the work, you're still putting in the efforts in whatever this is to you, but you're tired, you know. You're getting really tired. You're headed towards the finish line, but this is turning out to be something quite exhausting, and it feels like it's just never coming to an end. In the surrounding energy here, we do have the Three of Cups. So this could be I'm getting support from, like, friends and family for a lot of you. That's keeping you, you know, sane. That's supporting you emotionally to get you through this period here. In the hopes and fears, we do have the Four of Wands here. So that could be, you know, it has to do with stability. It has to be with stability, and it could be a connection as well. I'm getting here that you're either hoping that this your stability is not going to be diminished or affected by the situation, whether you choose to invest or not, because it could be playing a big part. Your stability could be playing a big be affected a lot by whether you choose to invest. You know, like, if it's a job, you know your worth, you know that you're not being appreciated where you're at. But if you were to leave this job situation, would you still have the stability that you have here, even if you may not be getting what you're worth, making the amounts, or getting the job title that you may be worth? You may step out and you know, lose that stability. You're not sure on whether you can do this all by yourself. That's a hope and a fear. You hope that if you do decide to step out that you can have the stability that you once had here, maybe on with something new for some of you, or even on your own. But we do have the Nine of Cups here in the outcome. So this is showing me that Nine of Cups is a single kind of energy of just filling your own cups. Nine of Cups is like, I don't need anybody else to fill my cups. I'm able to fill my own cups. So whatever situation you're in here, whether it's business or love, this is showing me that your cups will be filled. You are enough to fill your own cups. You don't need anyone else. You don't need anyone else. Like, if this is a job that you're thinking of quitting, you know, you go about it in the right way. Don't say that I'm telling you to quit your job without any backup, but you know, go out and look for other options so that if you do leave this job, you'll have something to fall back on. But it is showing me here, if this is a relationship as well, you know, if you're planning to leave this, make sure that you have something lined up, especially if this was your, you know, financial stability. Make sure that you have the support of your friends and your family, so that if you know, do leave, eventually that you can make it on your own here. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify all these things. Remember, this is Saturn moving into Aries as well. I just wanted to throw that out there, and anything that's toxic that's going on will come to light during these times. This could be why you're also facing this kind of energy at this time, Capricorn. Angel, spirits, guides, ancestors, please clarify this Capricorn energy here for me. Why do we have this, please and thank you? We have the King of Cups again, same as in your challenge. The Tower. One more card. And the Star. Yeah, so for a lot of you here, it does feel like you're stuck in something, you're trapped in something. For a lot of you, like I said, place it where it fits, but it could be a romantic connection that you feel that you're stuck with. You love the person, and you and this person could have been together for a long time. However, you're still feeling trapped, and you're not wanting to necessarily lose this person because you love them. But something over here is not working out for you if you're feeling trapped or stuck. We do have the Tower, so this is unexpected changes. This doesn't have to be in your 3D physical reality. This could just be an aha moment, something that came to light, a realization internally that something needs to change. Towers are about things that are not built on a stable foundation, that will fall and crumble when the tower hits. So if there's anything within this job or connection that is not built on a stable foundation, it is going to collapse when the tower comes. And then we do have the Star. So we do have someone here with a wish fulfillment that is having their own hopes and dreams. I am getting for a lot of you here that you know your worth, you know you're better, you know that you can achieve so much more. But there's something here that's trying to keep you small in the situation, and this for you is making you feel stuck. Clarify this King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Fool. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. We have the Nine of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and Strength. Yeah, so this talks about in your struggle, you're seriously weighing out the pros and cons of just leaving, taking a leap of faith by yourself. I see your dog here, maybe taking your dog with you and a small knapsack. Nine of Wands, we did have that over here because something has been continuously going on for months, if not years. That we do have the Four of Pentacles. Someone is operating, and I'm not getting that this is you. Someone that you're dealing with is operating in a lack mindset. So, you know, when it comes to money, they're acting as if there's not enough. There's no abundance, you know, and this exact mindset of acting as if there's not enough is going to manifest into things not being enough. For you as well, this could definitely represent that you're being stuck and kept small by someone else. You feel like, you know, all that you have are these 4 little pentacles. Whereas, you know, and you have this inkling to you that, you know, you could go out and do so much more. The strength is getting through this period, making the decisions, being strong enough to overcome your fears. I am getting there's a lot of fear that's playing into this. Whoever you're dealing with as well, it could be, you know, keep telling you that you're small, you're never going to be anything else. You're never going to be able to achieve these goals, and this plays heavily and affects you in your mind. And every time you think about leaving, this narrative of this person keeps playing in your mind. But I need to tell you that it's not you, it's their projections. So don't run your life or live your life based on their projections, because they're projecting onto you their limitations of their own self that they need to heal. They're projecting onto you that is not your truth. That is not your truth. Clarify this King of Pentacles, please. Why do we have this King of Pentacles in the subconscious for our Capricorns? You know, sometimes people can only love us or treat us as deeply as they connect to themselves. So if this person is seeing you as maybe not being able to go further, it's because of their own limitations that they're projecting this onto you. We do have the Sun. We do have the Ten of Swords. We do have the Four of Swords, and we have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups we got here in the outcome. So in the subconscious, the King of Pentacles represents stability. It could also represent someone that is, you know, trying to rule over you or be authoritative with regards to money matters. Now, with these cards here, I am seeing that there is happiness on the other side for you. If you were to end this job, leave this job, or leave this connection, you will have happier days ahead. You will have the Sun. You will have clarity. The Sun also represents clarity and truth. You will be able to heal this projections, and you will actually be able to prove whoever wrong over here. If this is a boss, you know, you will go out and get a job that does appreciate you. And you will have this Nine of Cups, and it will be a wish fulfillment. You'll be free. You'll have a lot of abundance. You'll be emotionally fulfilled. In the past energy here, so I do have the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. So in the Emperor and the Queen of Cups, let's clarify that, please. We have the Eight of Cups. Show me more. Can I get 3 more cards, please, Spirit? Wow, we have the Emperor again. That's crazy. Emperor clarifying the Emperor. And the Eight of Cups. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so I am getting, for a lot of you here, that there is someone here that can be very controlling. At first it was you know, attractive to have the stability, to have this person that seemed like you know, like an authoritative figure. But it does show that this love that you have, or this passion, or this enthusiasm is running dry. It is showing here that you in the past is clarified by the Eight of Cups, that's walking away from something that no longer serves you, the Emperor. This could be someone that's very controlling and very authoritative. And the Three of Pentacles, like I am seeing here, Three of Pentacles normally represents people that are working together. But in this case, it's like I'm giving you these Three of Pentacles and that's it. You know? Three of Pentacles, like this person seems like upset because like all you're giving me is these Three of Pentacles. So I am getting here, in the past, a lot of you tried to walk away from this. Tried to walk away from this kind of like breadcrumbing energy where this person wasn't necessarily giving you enough. Okay, let's go in and clarify the near future for you here. Why do we have the Seven of Pentacles in the near future for my Capricorns, please and thank you? Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please. The Lovers. The Four of Cups. And the Three of Swords. Yeah, so it looks like there's a decision that you're going to be making in the near future. This has to do with rejection of some offer. And this could hurt yourself or hurt the person that you're connecting to, disappoint them. If it's business, it could be that you're deciding not to invest in this company anymore, not to do the work, not to come in early. If it is a relationship, it could be that you're not willing to connect and invest in this relationship anymore. The Four of Cups represents a rejection, which leads to heartache or disappointment. Clarify this Five of Swords here. Why do we have that in the distant future, please and thank you? The Hermit. The Empress and the Priestess. Yes, so whoever you're dealing with over here in the distant future, there is going to be this disconnect. You both are not going to be aligned, and there could be some words or some fighting. It's going to cause friction because you're going inside, you're going within to get the answers, to get clarity. You are listening to your intuition. You are being divinely guided by the higher ups, by your intuition, by your higher self. And you know that you're abundant. You know that you can birth anything into this world. Capricorn, you are one of the hardest working signs in the zodiac, or the hardest working sign in the zodiac. And I know if you put your mind to something, you can definitely get it done, and there will be abundance that follows and flows. So you might be breaking this news to the person. You might be resigning from that job or quitting that relationship, which causes a lot of havoc And the person will definitely not be happy that you're dealing with. Let's change decks. Please clarify these 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands for my Cappies. Clarify that for me, please, Spirit. Why do we have that in our Capricorn's view on the situation? Yeah, we have the 8 of Cups. We have the Emperor. This is the 3rd time that the Emperor has shown up. Could be dealing with an Aries, or it could just be someone of a authority figure, someone who is a business owner. It could be your boss. Could be, if it is your partner, you know, there could be like a head of the family, maybe a breadwinner kind of situation here. Okay. Yeah, so I'm getting here to clarify the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. So 7 of Wands again is being tenacious. You feel like you've been tenacious for a long time. You're getting very tired. It's the wounded warrior energy. You're walking away from this controlling person here. This will break up a foundation. If it's work, this will break up your work foundation. But it's also going to help you release a burden if that's what you're going to be doing here. Someone's not going to be happy though, but you have to put yourself first, right? You have to put your needs first. Clarify this 3 of Cups, please, Spirit. 7 of Swords. Queen of Swords. One more. And the 3 of Swords. But it's in reverse. Yeah, so it looks like the surrounding energies are your friends and family. They will be there to help you through this like disappointment and to help you heal. They'll be like a safe haven, I'm getting. You need to be strategic about this move though. And you need to be direct when you do it. I am getting that you're communicating to your friends and family about this situation and they're letting you know that they'll be there for you. Clarify this 4 of Wands in the hopes and fears for our Cappies, please. Why do we have that? Can I get 3 cards on that, please, Spirit? We have the Page of Swords. We have the 5 of Wands and the King of Cups. This again is like, I think it's the 3rd time that this King of Cups has showed up in the reading. So you're definitely dealing with a masculine figure of some kind. But yeah, in your hopes and fears, this is clarifying that you're fearing that this is going to break this person's heart and that's going to cause a lot of arguments and fights. Page of Swords is collecting information, but it did come out in reverse. So I'm getting that, you know, this person that you're dealing with could be spying on you, but it also represents getting information. It could be that they're trying to gaslight you or give you the wrong information here to confuse you on, you know, what you're needing to do for yourself. Show me the 9 of Cups here. Why do we have that as the outcome, please, for my Cappies? We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Cups. One more card. One more card for my Cappies, please, and thank you, Spirit. And we have the Queen of Cups. Wow. So if you are, I'm getting that I could be talking to a feminine. I mean, gender doesn't necessarily have to matter. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, I'm getting that in your outcome, this is you. You will be solid as you are. If you leave in the situation, because we have the Queen of Cups, you will be emotionally stable. You'll be happy. And we do have the Queen of Pentacles. You will be financially stable with your hard work. And then we do actually have the Ten of Cups, which is all the cups that are overflowing. This is the, like the wish for, the wish fulfillment. This is the happily ever after. And you can see this person is sitting in this cup, maybe with one of their friends or their family members. You know, kind of like a hot tub, like a jacuzzi, you know, just chilling in, and life is the best over here. So I am getting whatever decision you're making to leave this job behind, to leave this relationship behind, to go after your own dependence. I'm getting that you will be able to make it 10 times the stability that you had here, the happiness 10 times more of what you had in this past connection that you're thinking of disconnecting from. You are going to have it all, and you know what, you don't need anyone to help you do it. You could do it all by yourself. You're very capable. So that's your message from Spirit. Capricorn, if this reading does resonate, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of these good things. Subscribing especially allows me to connect with your energy for future readings so that I can connect to you, okay? I'm going to pull one card quickly from the Dream Ritual Oracle deck. Give me one card for my Capricorn, please. We do have the Patience card that we've pulled. So it says here, patience, qualities, perseverance, review, recognize, connect, learn. I do want to just say that Capricorn, I do find that you guys are very patient, and this is why you're the only sign that's able to withhold the devil energy, like that pressure, that extremeness, that intensity. It's because you're so patient. Lunar power, when the moon is in her waxing phase, the gradual movement each night toward her full moon revelation can sometimes feel as if it's taking forever, but progress is being made slowly and steadily. The dream ritual reminds you that when it comes to your dream work, patience and timing are key. Good things come to those dreamers who persist and endure and trust the bigger picture of their dreams. Ritual, connecting your dreams to your waking life. On waking, write down and or draw your dreams in your dream journal. Once you have written your dreams down, do not decode or reflect on them in any way. Simply give thanks for them and then get on with your day. If there was no clear dream to recall, don't worry. Simply write down that you don't have any to recall, but trust that when you are ready, dream recall will come and it will be fun. Every morning moving forward, continue to write down your dreams in your journal until you have at least 7 dreams written down. Once you have hit your target of 7 dreams, set aside 10-15 minutes before you go to bed and reread these and review those 7 dreams, not in isolation, but in combination. As you read, see if you can recognize any connection themes in those dreams, or if one dream appears to carry on the narrative or comment on the other. Your mantra for this upcoming week is, my night visions are my wise guides. So my beautiful Capricorn collective, that was your message. I hope it helped and resonated for most of you. Know that I love you all very, very much. And remember to trust the stars, follow your intuition, and I'll see you in the next cosmic voyage.